staring at my reflection in the mirror, my eyes were filled with distress. I didn't like what I saw. Non-existing jawline, bloated belly, and not to mention my thigh fat. All I see was my physical flaws. This was me 2 years ago. My relationship with my body hasn't been great, but it worsened as soon as I entered second year of college. Trying to balance schoolwork and extracurricular activities, I know all of you have been there. I was under so much stress, and I didn't have time to work out. As more and more stress piled up, I went to food for comfort. With the lack of exercise and stress eating, I gained weight, and that made me hate my body even more. I was stuck in this black hole filled with stress, hate, and all sorts of negativity. Until one day, I was sick and tired of being stuck in this hole, and I was so desperate to change. Clicking on to Pamela's 10-minute ab workout video, I started my 2-year journey of doing home workouts. And little did I know that this one single video changed my life forever. No doubt that working out did change my physical appearance, but after working out consistently for 2 years, I came to realize that physical change is actually the least important thing that working out has brought to me. So today, I would like to share 3 precious lessons that I've learned through working out. First one would be, discipline and consistency is key. Now this was actually the first lesson I learned as soon as I clicked on that 10-minute video. Not going to lie, just 1 minute into that video, my abs were literally like on fire. While I was trying to bear all that physical pain, I also had to fight off the thought of quitting every 10 seconds. But as sweat was dripping down my forehead, I suddenly remembered why I was putting myself through all this pain. And that is because I wanted to change. And change is never easy. So if I was eager enough to change, then I should be disciplined enough to finish that workout. In addition, I realized that just working out once a week in a lighter breathing is not enough. The fitness influencers and YouTubers that I were following were actually working out 3 to 5 times per week. So if I want to be as fit as they are, then I need to be consistent with my workout and regularly torture myself. In order to be consistent and disciplined with my workouts, I decided to follow a workout plan designed by fitness YouTubers. By doing so, not only can I train all my body parts in a structured way, but I can also regularly work out because I will have the urge to finish all the workouts assigned. 1 month, after 1 month regularly working out 5 times a week, I started to see progress. The up-down plank and the burpees that I used to hate so much started to become easier. My body was getting stronger, and that was all because of discipline and consistency. Now, this also applies to other aspects of life. No matter it's securing that GPA, applying to that dream graduate school, or simply just picking up a new hobby. All these things require discipline and consistency. Lesson number 2, you have the power to change the things you don't like. Before working out, I wasn't satisfied with my physical appearance, but all I did was complain. I looked at other people's pictures, and I was so envious. I envied them of being born slim and having perfect body proportions. Now, even though this is partly true, because genes determine up to 80% of a person's weight and body type or body shape. But this also indicates that 20%, up to 20% are in our own hands. So why not do something about the 20%? As I Googled more and did more research on working out, I realized that there are actually tons of workouts that target specific body parts. So for instance, if I want to have like super toned abs today, there are tons of videos out there that can help me target my abs and my core muscles. If I wanted to have better proportions visually, then what I can do is to train my upper body so that my waist would appear slimmer. As long as I set a clear goal and are willing to do research, then there are actually tons of resources and information out there available. This mindset also empowers me in my daily life. Whenever I encounter a situation that I don't like right now, I focus on clarifying the issue at hand and trying to find a solution rather than just reacting emotionally. For instance, just 1 month ago, the ceiling of our dorm was filled with mold due to humidity. But instead of just sitting there complaining and letting that affect my mood, I did some research on how to clean up mold and also actively contacted the school. Luckily, school maintenance came over very quickly and the issue was resolved. Now, hatred towards my own body was the whole reason why I started working out. But as I worked out for 2 years, I realized that actually honoring your body and accepting it as it is the most important thing. While working out, I realized that these workout movements are actually trying to train us to do the most basic movements that we encounter in our daily lives. So for instance, you guys know squatting, right? Squatting is actually just a movement that you encounter when you're sitting down and when you're standing up, right in between. And we actually sometimes do sit-ups when we're trying to get out of bed in the morning. And when we are going to pick up like our groceries, that is also when we do bicep curls. So after starting to work out, I finally realized that all these basic movements that I think are so simple and are so natural actually involves so many muscles and requires so much strength. Not only was I not grateful to my body, but I was trying to pick it apart and point out every possible flaw that I can see. But actually this body has been supporting me for the past 21 years. So I should be more appreciative for it and really thank it for supporting me and living the kind of life that I want. I've also realized that even if every single person, every single of us in this room, we do the same workout routines and we eat the same diet, our bodies will still appear different. So why fixate on the fact that we have to look the same or a certain way? Why not just accept our bodies as it is and focus on nourishing and making it stronger every single day? Looking at my reflection in the mirror, my eyes are filled with ease and joy. I like what I see. A big smile and a strong, nourished body. All I can see is a 21-year-old girl trying to live her life. This is me today. If it weren't for working out, I'd definitely be the same girl 2 years ago. So I would like to invite every single of you who kind of can relate to the story that I told at the start of the talk to try to be active today. You don't have to just start to do like a whole full workout, a 1-hour session, and kind of torture yourself. No need. Just start by taking a walk or do any kind of exercise that you find enjoyable. And I guarantee you that by working out, you will also work out your life too. Thank you.
Right, so can we start with any questions or comments? Yes?
I really like your speech, and I have 2 questions. And the first one is, if I stay in the dorm, then I believe
in the dorm room. But number one is that you definitely need to communicate with your roommates, and that is what I did. I asked every single of them of permission, and I also did tell them that if things get too messy or if they think that I'm interrupting them when they're studying, then definitely let me know. So I think first thing is definitely communicate with them. But the second thing is I do less cardio and do more muscle training in the room because cardio involves a lot of jumping, sweating, and maybe you kind of want to swear, right? It's just, I would not recommend doing cardio in the room because that would definitely affect the people around you more. So I think muscle training would be better and more friendly for your roommates. And the second question, people I follow, one is I think Pamela Reif. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I think she's German, but she's a very famous YouTuber and her videos are very short, so I recommend those who don't want to do a full-on 30-minute session for yourself. You can start with 10 or 6 minutes. She will definitely let you dive in that as well. But there are also other fitness YouTubers. I think if you're really interested, then we can definitely have a whole chat on it because I have a lot of experience, trying out videos here and there. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yes, please.
I wonder, how do you maintain such consistency? Will you just feel lazy and want to do nothing on your bed? Yeah, when you are really tired from your work.
Okay, yes, that is also so true because getting started on things is definitely the most difficult, right? So I think in the start, you definitely need to force yourself. Try to find a workout buddy. I kind of literally just dragged my sister and doing this with me together, toward her, both of us. So definitely find a workout buddy. It would be easier for you to stay on track. But I think as you get more used to it, you will start to find working out as a source of stress relief. So right now, if I'm so tired of school and sitting at the desk all day, then I actually do look forward to working out and kind of moving my body. But yeah, workout buddy and following a schedule. Like I said, I think that will make yourself, or kind of hold yourself more accountable for your actions. Good luck with starting working out. That's hard. Anyone else?
Good. Yes.
Oh, yes, I did try. And actually, I took the PE course, learning how to use the equipment in the gym. So I think that is also definitely great, like what Alice shared last week, like working on the gym is definitely a huge plus. I would also want to do that, but the reason why I'm not doing that right now is because of time. So first of all, I know you have to walk all the way, or for those who don't live next to or near a gym, that would be more time consuming and the whole routine. I think it will take about 1 hour, but unfortunately I don't have that much time right now. And the second reason is because I know the gym is like a popular spot on campus, right? At certain times there are so many people there waiting for the equipment. So I'm kind of the impatient kind, and I'd be like, oh, when can I get done with this, right? When you let me stand there, I kind of just want to quit right now. So that's why I'm not going to the gym. But definitely, if I do get a chance, then I'll definitely do so. Yeah, thank you.
Good. Any others? So does it help that you try to work out with a partner? Like maybe it's more, I guess maybe it's more effective than working out by yourself.
Yes, I do think so, because when you see another people kind of pushing very hard, then you kind of have that kind of thought of winning over someone. I don't know, that is what I do with my sister, right? You see her do 10, then you're like, I can do 15. So I think this is kind of a sense of compensation, and also having someone keep you on track, because when I kind of stop, my sister would be like, oh, I'm so lazy, like you told me to work out together, why are you not doing it? Yeah.
We can just push each other.
Yes, literally torture each other verbally, that would help.
Good.
Thank you.
Any others? Maybe Alice?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because every time I play the vanilla video, I feel like my stomach, muscle on my stomach is weaker. And I think that maybe you can try to do some yoga to help it.
Oh, so you're promoting yoga right now. Well, definitely try. I know, but Pam's video, like I swear to God, it's so hard every
Good. So any others? Right. So then thank you very much.